quite the setup right here.
That's not even half of it. We normally have to go
Karaoke and halftime.
Oh my gosh! So do they stream it live? They stream it live, yeah. Unless that's a replay, maybe. Just doing every game, maybe. So is this like your live card?
There's a lady that's going to commentate it too.
What's that?
That's commentating. She's going to commentate.
No way.
He goes, hopefully she shows up. I'm not doing it.
Commentator? Think I should ad-lib?
Now I'm like, I know. You have water in your car?
Okay, Jackets fans, we're back with game number 2. This time it is against the Chatham Kent Crush. So I can call him Crush all I want, and I will be right this time. Jackets took a hard loss this morning in their first game, 3-1, but they're coming back in, looking to avenge that loss tonight. Looks like it's going to be LeMasters out here taking the face-off. She's got Robinson and Fasoni with her, or LaRoche with her. Martin trying to play that one up the boards. That one gets over to LaRoche. LaRoche goes down, no call though, and Crush is going to be bringing it back up. Crush plays it past down into the corner. Martin back behind the net chasing. Martin comes away with it. She tries to send it up to Robinson. Robinson's looking out of the zone. She sends it up and past the defender. That one's going to be rolling, and it's going to go for an icing call, and Jackets are going to come back into the defensive zone here for a face-off. Game just underway, 14:32 to play in this first period. Looks like we're going to have Fasoni now out here. She's got Haybecker and McInhill with her. Puck goes down. Kent comes away with it. Kent looking up for a centering option. She's got it behind the net here. Strang giving chase. That puck goes into the center net, broken up by Fasoni. Fasoni now giving chase into the corner. Schlagheck now behind the net. She's looking for an out pass, and now McInhill picks it up on the board. She sends it up to the blue line, but picked up by Kent and sent back in behind the boards. Strang now behind the net with it. She sends it up to the mid boards to McInhill. McInhill makes contact, but that puck is still under the skates. Schlagheck now has her tied up, but Crush are going to come away with it. Crush can take a shot from the side, but that gets deflected from off the goalie and goes to the opposite corner. Strang chasing it down again. She takes it around back behind the net. She makes contact on the boards. Puck's tied up along the boards, and now Crush is going to come away with it. Centering pass, all tied up there by the defense in front of the net, but Crush got with it again. They're looking for an option. Great poke by Fasoni there to get that one away. She's going to try to send it out, but that gets caught by the blue line, and that's sent in again. Goes off the leg of Strang, and Strang now trying to play it out of the zone. She goes down on the boards, and it gets picked up by Kent again, but now Maxim off the bench. She's coming in. She takes it in hard across the zone. She's looking for an angle on the net. Chucks it in backhanded, and that goes a little wide. Now Sullivan off the bench. She's coming in hot. She keeps it in there at the blue line. Kohlhaas now sends it up to Douse at the blue line, but that one's going to pop past Franklin Pack giving chase. Franklin loops around. She's looking for Sullivan on the board. She hits Sullivan there, neutralized, but that's going to pop away and go over to the Crush. Crush trying to work it in the zone now. They pop past Franklin. Now take a shot there, and it goes right into the glove of Shorman, and it's going to be a stoppage now at 12:46 in this first period. Puck dropping for LeMasters. That one goes over to the boards, picked up by Crush. Crush taking it around back behind the net. Tied up there by Franklin. Crush finds a centering pass, but broken up there by Douse, and that goes into the opposite corner now. Crush trying to find the net center of the ice again. That pass ends up going to Robinson. Robinson trying to work it out of the zone, and that is going to be a tripping call now on Crush. So Jackets are going to go on the power play with 12:28 to play in this first period. See what the Jackets draw up for this first power play. Looks like we're going to have Baczynski back there manning the blue line. Maxim taking the face off. And LeMasters, LaRoche, and Robinson out there on the ice as well. That puck goes up to Maxim. Maxim sends it back to Baczynski. Baczynski sends it into the net. Goes a little errant. Now sent back to Baczynski. Baczynski dancing along the blue line. She sends it over to the boards to Robinson. That one gets away a little. Now she sends a shot in. Almost trickles past the goalie, but she gets a glove over it, and we're going to get another offensive zone face-off here. 1:13 to play in this penalty. Face-off taken by Maxim again. That puck goes down. Crush tries to send it out. That one pop backs to Basinski. Basinski dancing along the blue line. She's looking for an option. She sends a shot in, deflected wide of the net. Robinson now behind the net. She's picking it up, looking for an option. Robinson takes a hard shot, deflected off the goalie glove and up over the net. Now LeMaster's on the half boards picking it up. LaRoche behind the net chasing. Robinson plays it back up to Basinski. Basinski tries to send it in again. Couple too many sticks on that, and it just trickles to the goalie, and she gets a glove over it. So 45 seconds to play, and Jackets are going to get another offensive zone face-off here. Maxim sends it hard back to Basinski. Basinski looking for an option. She sends it down to LeMasters. LeMasters tries to center it there to Robinson. Now Robinson sends it back to Basinski. Basinski's with a hard shot in, but hits right in the center of the goalie, and she's able to eat that one right up. 31 seconds to play in this penalty, 11:29 in the first period. Jackets are going to switch out this power play line now. Looks like we're going to have the faceoff taken by Fasoni. Strang and Schlagheck now back on defense. Haybecker and McInhill as our wings. Puck goes down. That one trickles behind the net. McInhill there to pick it up. She's trying to center it. That one pops out to a Crush player, and now she's going to be trying to take it down the net. She's crossing through neutral ice. Loses the puck off her stick, though, and slides in before it, and we're going to have an offsides call. So that one's going to come out to the neutral zone. Puck goes down. Fasoni sends it back to the defense. Schlagheck tries to play it up to McInhill. McInhill able to scoop it into the zone, but that's going to be picked up by the Crush. They're looking for a way out. They send it up through the blue line, and now it's going to be back in neutral ice. Strang now looping around. She's trying to play that one through. That one gets caught off her stick at the blue line, and she's forced to come on back, and now Haybecker sends it into McInhill, and that one gets taken off her stick. Now Fasoni trying to work her way in. She dumps it into the corner, chases it herself. Jackets are going to get a couple new wings out here. Fasoni has it pinned in the corner now, and Sullivan in there to help as well. That one looks like it's going to pop out to Colehouse, and almost in, but that one sneaks away. Puck still loose. Colehouse now in the corner. She sends it up to Strang, but now looks like Kent's going to come away with it. But off the bench is Maxim. She's there in the center ice to break that up, but Kent comes away with it again, and now they're just going to dump it into the boards and get some line change on it. Kent has it down in the corner. They're looking for the center of the ice. Sullivan and Maxim there to break it up. Maxim now trying to bring it into offensive territory, but she loses that one off the stick, and Kent's now going to pick it up behind the boards. Kent looking for a way out. They play it up the boards, and now back in neutral ice is Martin. Martin is able to try to play it over there to Schlagheck, and Kent now is just going to force to dump it deep in the zone. Schlagheck giving chase now behind the Jackets net. Schlagheck trying to play it up to Sullivan. Sullivan bumping it into center ice, but that one is going to go opposite corner now. Martin giving chase. Martin sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche is looking for a centering pass. She hits Maxim, but it bounces back to her. Now LaRoche is going to try to take it out. That one gets through again. Jackets trying to change on the lines. LaRoche sends it in deep, and she's going to go chasing. Couple new forwards out here, LeMasters and Robinson. LaRoche now still trying to get that puck centered. That one bounces off the skate of a Kent player, hit by Basinski, and now puck still loose. Robinson got a couple shots on it, back up to Basinski. Basinski sends it over to Martin. Martin looking for a shot. She sends it in. Hit by LaRoche again, a couple whacks on it, and finally covered by the Crush goalie as Jackets were able to send that one in a couple of times from the blue line and get a few rebounds on it, but couldn't find the back of the net on that, and it's going to be 8:59 to play in this first period. Face-off here is going to be taken by Fasoni. That puck goes down. It's going to slip back toward the blue line. Fasoni there goes back to pick it up herself. She's looking for an option as she takes it around the back of the net. She goes up to Haybecker. Haybecker's trying for a centering pass to McInhill, but it gets broken up. Haybecker with it again in that corner. She sends it over to Fasoni. Fasoni back to Haybecker. Haybecker now trying to find Franklin at the blue line. Franklin sends it over to Douse. Douse looking for a shot. She sends that one in, but it gets deflected wide. Haybecker again in the corner, sending it up to Franklin. Franklin softing, tossing it into Fasoni. Haybecker tries to get a whack on it. Again, to the center of the net. That one pops back to Dowse now. Dowse gets a shot in, and that goes off the leg pads of the goalie. Franklin drops a little low on the boards to pick that one up, and it's going to then be almost played past her. She gets a nice stick on it there at the last second to send that one back in on the low boards. Now Haybecker gets it into Fasoni. Fasoni turns it around with a shot, but that goes off the leg pads. Now Kent bringing it out of the zone hard. They've got two on it. Franklin there makes contact on the boards and is able to separate it from the puck. Franklin and Sullivan now both trying to work this one out of the zone as the rest of the Jackets get a change going. Sullivan picks it up and neutralized. She's going to try to go into the zone. That one gets knocked off her stick, and she's going to have to flee, and looks like we're going to get an offsides call with that. 7:45 to play in this first period. Puck down. Maxim sends it over to Sullivan. Sullivan tries to send it in the zone. Kent tries to send it right back out. Now Kent's going to try to enter the Jackets zone. That pass goes wide, and Schlagheck's going to go on a foot race to the corner. Schlagheck trying to send it up to Kohlhaus. Kohlhaus has it on the half boards. She kicks it up to herself, trying to go for the center ice pass, but that one hits a Kent stick, and now Kent's going to try to go the other way. Kent taking it in the zone, but Lucy's there to pick it up. Kent with it on the half boards. Centering pass hits the stick, but Schlagheck there defending. That one pops up the half boards to Kohlhaus now. Kohlhaus looking for an exit, but that gets caught at the blue line and just chucked back around the boards. Strang now behind the net with it. She's looking for a way out, but that gets just pickpocketed. There, a shot off, but that gets covered by Mary Shorman back in goal, and Jackets are going to get a line change out of this. And a defensive faceoff with 6:58 to play. Puck gonna drop here for LeMasters. LeMasters sends it down, and LaRoche tries to take it out hard, but caught at the blue line. Martin now back behind the net. Now LaRoche with it on the half board. She's trying to work it out. LaRoche is able to ship it past into neutralize, but Kent's there to pick it up. LeMasters with giving chase. She gets a hard shot off on that pickpocket action, but that one goes wide of the net. Now LeMasters trying to work it out, but Kent's going to pick it up. Kent works it past the blue line, and that's going to pop all the way down past Bazinski giving chase down in the defensive zone. Bazinski sends it horseshoeing around the net for LaRoche. LaRoche able to play it out into neutralize. Kent with it back again, but played off her stick by Robinson, chipped in deeper, and she's going to go for the change while LeMasters is giving chase back in the offensive zone. Kent now trying to play it out again. And Haybecker there to just pick her pocket and take it deep in the zone. She's looking for a centering option, but she's getting mugged by all the Kent players as Jackets are a little outmanned as they go for the line change here. Haybecker still with it on the board. She sends it up to McInhill. McInhill fighting for it, but it looks like Kent's going to come away with it behind the net. They send it up the boards, and it's going to be Dow's trying to keep it in. Kent kicks it past her, but Martin back there to pick it up. Martin plays it forward to McInhill. McInhill up to Fasoni. Fasoni working her way into the zone. Haybecker's still back there trying to harass deep in the zone. Haybecker and Fasoni with it pinned on the boards, and that's going to pop neutralize. Franklin with a nice stick on it to send it into the weak side. And now Kent is going to be trying to break this one out again. Kent coming across neutralized with speed. Franklin has her pinned in the corner, and she's able to poke that puck away along with the stick, and it's going to be played out by Maxim and Sullivan. That goes back to the defense of Kent, and they try to play it forward. Kent now coming in again, and it looks like Dowse with a stick on it. She sends that one into Kent zone. Jackets are going to take this chance to line change, and Sullivan's going to catch it right outside the Kent zone. She's got it pinned on the boards there, trying to keep it in. Kent's going to come away with it as they're going to try to play it in. She breaks free, but Schlagheck back to defend, and she goes down hard, and it looks like Kent is once again going to go for a tripping call, and Jackets are going to get their second power play of this first period with 4:36 to play. So Jackets, Bazinski back running the blue line again. Maxim taking the face off. It looks like it's going to be LaRoche LeMasters and Robinson with her. Backbone is Basinski on the blue line. She's skating around looking for an option. She sends it up to Robinson. Robinson back to Basinski. Basinski with a shot. That one gets through traffic and again bounces off the goalie and just buried top shelf by Maxim. And Maxim's going to put the first goal of the game on the board here with a little help from Basinski at the blue line. That's going to end the power play for the Jackets, but we got what we wanted, and that's going to make it a 1-0 game now. Puck down, LaRoche and Robinson both trying to work it in the zone. That comes away. Crush picks it up and sends it in deep. Basinski on a foot race. Basinski going to pick it up there behind the Jackets net. She tries to send it up the same boards, and now her and the Kent player are going to go down. That one's going to slide toward the center of the net. Now Martin giving chase in the opposite corner. Martin trying to make a play, but then she's going to pop away. Not a lot of pressure on these Kent players, but that is going to get caught under the glove of Shorman, and that is going to stop play here with 3:53 to play in this first period. Puck down. Fasoni trying to play it up to her forwards. Douse in the corner with it. She kicks it out to Fasoni. Fasoni taking it around the back of the net. She's looking for a way out. Fasoni tries to send it up to Haybecker. Haybecker's trying to take it, but now Franklin coming in on the backside to chuck that one forward again, but now Crush is going to send it deep into the Jacket zone. Franklin going to be forced to give chase. Franklin trying to play it around the back of the boards to Douse. Douse gets taken down there at the corner and now played up to Fasoni. Fasoni gets it into neutral ice, but Crush sends it back into the Jacket zone. Franklin again trying to play it over to Haybecker. Haybecker gets it caught on her skate, and that one ends up staying in the zone. Haybecker able to get it past now, and it looks like we're going to have an offsides call now. So that puck's going to come out to the neutral ice dot. Face-off's going to be taken by Maxim between Sullivan and Colehouse. That one picked up by Kent. Kent tries to send it in. Strang on defense has her tied up. Maxim now behind the boards has it tied up. Schlagheck trying to come up. Crush is going to come out with it. Crush looking for a centering option. She's going to try to take it herself, and that one's going to be knocked off her stick by Schlagheck. Then Colehouse going hard into the boards, but that centering pass intercepted there by Sullivan, and she's going to be off to the races. Sullivan going in hard. She's got 3 on her. One goes down. Sullivan still gets a shot off, but he goes right into the logo of the Crush goalie, and we're going to get an offensive zone face-off here. 2:35 left in this first period. Puck comes down. That one goes back to the blue line, sneaks past Martin, and she ties her up long enough for Basinski to give chase down into the corner. Basinski coming around trying to play that one out. Now LeMasters picks it up. LeMasters sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche trying to play it out of the zone. LaRoche is trying to find the center of the ice. Puck comes out of the zone, but Crush is there to pick it back up. Robinson also trying to pick that up, and now Crush sends it deep into the zone. Martin sends it over to Basinski. Basinski sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche with a nice centering pass to LeMasters. LeMasters has Robinson with her, but she sends a shot and right into the glove of the Crush goalie, and we're going to get another offensive zone face-off here with 1:53 to play. Looks like the Jackets are going to send Fasoni out here to take this face-off. That puck goes down, pops back to Douse at the blue line. She's trying to work it down farther down the boards here, but Crush is now going to take it out. It's going to be Franklin against 2 Crush players. They sent it. That centering pass though goes wide and now into the corner. Haybecker there trying to send that up to Fasoni. Franklin also with it pinned on the boards. Haybecker trying to come away with it. That one gets sent around to Douse. Douse picks it up. She tries to send it to McInhill. McInhill sends it up to Fasoni. Fasoni trying to work it through neutral ice. She's able to just muscle it past the defender, and now that one's going to be into the offensive zone. Fasoni just chucks it up farther deeper into the zone, and now Haybecker's there trying to pick it up. Fasoni and Haybecker both just trying to physical the puck through, but Crush is now going to come away with it. Crush working their way through the zone. Crush has Franklin back there, and Franklin able to take that puck off her stick, but Crush is able to pick it right back up. They now taken off the stick by Fasoni. Franklin trying to play that one out of the zone. Sullivan now has it in neutral ice. Sullivan trying to pick it up and go. Sullivan plays it past her and deep it her into the Crush zone. Sullivan giving chase herself on that. That one's going to pop just past the blue line now, and it's going to be Schlagheck and String on defense. Crush decides to play that one deep in the zone. 28 seconds to play now. String plays that one up to Sullivan. Sullivan, but kept at the blue line by Crush. Crush trying to get the centering pass, and they end up just chucking it into the corner. Schlagheck now picks it up for Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas able to tip it back out into neutral ice. 11 seconds to play as Crusher trying to make one last push at the net. Picked up by Strang. Strang sends it over to Kohlhaas. That pops past her, and now Maxson picks it up. It's only 1 second, and that is going to be the end of the first period. Jackets put up one, and it's going to be a 1-0 game going into the second. Sorry, it's probably a biased feed. You know, it's like when you watch the out-of-town games. Right?
But I'm warning you, if I'm getting you a drink, I'm also getting myself a drink, so,
Thank you.
wait, from where?
Tell him I said thank you.
Probably up there.
Where?
A soda. Go give me
Warm up there.
It's warm up there. Go give me a soda.
Probably.
It's probably loud in there.
Like,
Just go. Nah. Just go up there.
is there a
I'm not
vending
cool.
machine or something?
There's like a bar. Go ask me. Go get a Diet Coke for me.
What?
It's a restaurant bar. You're fine. Go.
Wait, what do they have that I can drink?
Any other soda products?
Like, are you sure that?
Yes.
Because I don't want to look like a fool.
You already look like a fool. Back with period number 2. LaRoche working it into the zone. She's got a lot of pressure on the back. Now LeMaster's there on the half board. She picks it up. Crush trying to play this out of their own zone. Schlagheck going deep on the boards, and it's LeMaster's then who sends it back around the opposite direction. That one gets sent out to the blue line, caught by Strang. Strang sends a hard shot in, deflected by LaRoche, and that one goes off the pads of the goalie. LaRoche now behind the back of the net. She's looking for an option. Haybecker now, she's looking for the center. She finds LeMaster's in there, and that one's going to pop loose, still loose. LeMaster's again trying to send that puck in, still tied up. Haybecker getting a stick on it, and finally the goalie gets a glove over it. And we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff here for the Jackets. 14:10 to play in this first period. Faceoff going to be taken by Fasoni here. That puck goes down. Haybecker trying to work it toward the net. She goes down with it, and now Kent's going to pick it back up. Kent looking up the half boards, and McInhill trying to tie up the stick. McInhill and Fasoni both in there. Puck goes behind the net, and Kent picking it up. They're looking for the centering pass. They're able to play it past us on the boards, but Baczynski there times that perfectly from center ice, and she sends that one hard back into the zone. Kent picks it up again. They're going to be working it through neutral ice. She finds a centering pass. Martin back on defense, and Sullivan makes contact there and is able to knock her off the puck. That one goes centering though, and McInhill's going to come away with it. McInhill trying to find Sullivan there in neutral ice. Kent's going to come away with it. Kent working across the neutral zone there into Jackets territory. That centering pass goes through the offenseman and comes away. Now it's going to go to the opposite side. Sullivan now trying to play that one out of the zone. Basinski got her tied up on the boards. That one goes into the center of the net, but Martin there to pick it up. Martin picking it up. She takes it, trying to play it out. McInhill bumps it just a little forward as she's going for the change, and now it's going to be Sullivan here to harass. Sullivan gets a stick on it, and then that one gets sent the length of the ice by Kent, and it's going to come all the way back into the Jacket zone. Or into the Jackets offensive zone. .12:43 to play in this second period. That puck goes down. Maxim sends it up to Douse. Douse looking for a centering option. That gets picked up by Crush. Crush trying to send it up the boards. Picked up by Kohlhaas at the blue line though. That one gets picked up by Douse at the blue line, then by Franklin. Franklin tries to send a hard shot in. That hits the skate of a Crush player. That pops back into the corner. Kohlhaas trying to pick it up, but picked up by Crush, and it's going to be a one-on-one here down into the zone. Defended nicely on the back check by Maxim to knock that one away, and now Franklin has it tied up in the corner. Maxim and Franklin trying to work that puck free. Crush tries to center it, and Douse is going to come away with it. Douse sends it up to Franklin or to Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas goes to the center of the ice, and we're going to get a tripping call again. Looks like Sullivan went down, and we're going to get a power play for the Jackets. 11:55 to play in this second period. Jackets are going to send out Maxim at center and Basinski at the blue line. Masters, LaRoche, and Robinson back there with her. That one pops right back out to Basinski. Basinski tries to send a hard shot in, but that goes off the shin guard of a Kent player. Basinski goes on the foot race to the opposite side, and at contact, that one goes up and out of play. So Jackets are going to get a neutral zone face-off here with 1:23 to play on this power play. That puck goes down. LaRoche now working it into the zone. That pops free, and Robinson picks it up on the boards. Robinson makes a hard stop. She's looking for an option. She sends it up to Basinski. Basinski sends it back to Robinson. Robinson's looking for Basinski again. Basinski takes the hard shot through and into the net. I don't think that touched anyone, and I don't think anyone saw it as that one went in glove side on the power play goal from the blue line from Basinski, and she's going to take full credit for that one, with the assist from Robinson, as she's the one who sent that puck back. So with 11:31 to play in this second period, Jackets are going to take a 2-0 lead. That puck goes down. LaRoche tries to come away with it, but it's going to picked up by Kent. Kent trying to send it into the zone. Basinski now picks it up in the Jackets zone. She sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche looking for an option, and that's going to be picked up by LeMasters. LeMasters sends it hard over to a Crush player, and Crush is now going to try to take it back in. Crush skating with purpose now as Martin ties her girl up. Puck comes free, and now it's going to be LaRoche trying to pick it up. LaRoche had a nice centering pass there to Robinson, but it's going to trickle all the way down into the zone. Robinson giving chase. That puck tries to come up the boards and stopped by LeMasters. Robinson now has it again back there. She's trying to make everyone wait while we get a line change. She sends it up to Strang at the blue line. Strang hard over to Schlagheck. Schlagheck just dumps it down and around the boards, and it's going to come back to her though. She drops down to the half boards, trying to keep that one in. It's going to pop into neutral ice now. Strang still trying to battle for it here as she takes the angle away. That one pops back out of the zone, and now McInhill is able to chip it up off the boards. Kent is going to pick it up again, though, in neutral ice and try to play it forward. McInhill sends it over to Haybecker. Haybecker sends it in hard, and she's going to be the one to give chase there back behind the net as well. Sent over to the right boards, and now Crush is going to be the one breaking out. That intercepted there by Fasoni, and she's going to take it hard back the other way. She's trying to work her way through some traffic, and McInhill's behind her to clean it up. McInhill, that one pops all the way back to Schlagheck. Schlagheck tries to take a shot, but it hit off the shin guard of a Crush player, and now Crush is going to be working it out of the zone. Crush coming off through neutral ice, and they send it in toward the goalie, picked up by Strang before it gets there. Strang trying to wait a bit while Jackets get their feet changed. Picked up by Crush now deep behind the boards, and it's going to be Maxim back there with it as well. Strang now trying to work it out. She's got a lot of pressure on her back. Again, Canal trying to play it toward the front of the net. Strang gives it a little shovel push over towards Schlagheck, and Schlagheck's going to look up for Kohlhaus. Kohlhaus trying to find that centering pass to Maxim. Maxim able to pick it off the stick of a Crush player, but she isn't able to quite control it, and Crush is going to send it back the other way. Strang picks it up. She's trying to play it up and out. A few Jackets there on that board. Strang now looking for the weak side of the ice, and she finds Kohlhaus up there. Kohlhaus going to try to bring it out. She knocks it off the boards, and Sullivan's able to play it deep into the zone. Sullivan back there along with Kohlhaus. Sullivan giving chase. Crush pick it up, and they're trying to play it up the boards. That one picked up by Maxim, and Maxim sends it deep into the zone again. Crush tries to go weak side now. They're looking up the boards again. And it's going to be Franklin on defense, Maxim on the back check, and that one's going to be poked away momentarily. And Crush is going to have to regroup here in neutral ice. They're going to play it around the defense and send it into the zone, though. Jackets now trying to work it out on the boards. Picked up by Douse and sent up to LaRoche, but that gets caught at the blue line and sent in deep. Caught at the midboards again, and LaRoche there trying to work that puck away. Crush pick it up down behind the net again, and pinned there by Franklin. That puck pops away, and it looks like LaRoche is there trying to get that puck out again. A few Jackets, few Crush players all looking for that puck to pop. Comes out to Douse. Douse again tries to send it to LaRoche, and that one is going to pop to the center of the ice, and that shot is doesn't get through traffic, and now Franklin is going to be the one to try to clear it. That gets caught at the blue line again and sent in hard. Douse in front of the net. She's trying to work that puck free. That one pops up to LaRoche, and LaRoche is going to be the one to take it out. She sends it up to Robinson, but that hits the skate, and now it's going to be tempting to send back around by Kent. They try to send that one out of the zone. Kent now coming back again. There's going to be two Jackets on one right now, and Douse does a good job working her into the corner. Lemaster's there to pick it up. Lemaster's now working it through the neutral zone. She's going to get past the red line and chuck it in deep. Haybecker there, they'll be the one to give chase. Crush pick it up again. They're going to play it out of the zone. Crush sends it in far, and it's going to go for an icing call. And that one's going to come back into for an offensive zone faceoff for the Jackets with 6:58 to play here in the second period. Puck's going to drop for Fasoni. Gets stuck under the faceoff circle, and Crush is going to come away with it. Crush go with a centering pass, but caught right at the blue line by Haybecker and picked up by Fasoni. Fasoni now trying to muscle it deeper into the zone. Canal trying to work it back up the boards. Baczynski making contact there in the neutral zone, but Crush is going to take it in now. Crush with the centering pass that goes a little wide, and Haybecker's there to pick it up. That taken off her stick, and Martin trying to play it out now. Fasoni in and around. Fasoni and Haybecker both over there trying to get that puck out. And that is going to go in a little deeper into the zone, but Baczynski right there in front of the net to defend, and she sends that one all the way around the weak side, and it's going to be picked up by McInhill. McInhill looking for a centering pass, and that's going to slide all the way through a couple of Jackets and a couple Crush players, and then it's going to go down. Crush sends it back into the neutral zone. Martin sends it over to Baczynski. Baczynski's going to try to enter now. She just chucks it past everyone, and she's going to get some fresh legs on. Maxim now giving chase behind the net. She picks it up. She's looking for a centering pass. She goes up to the blue line. She hits Strang. Strang was looking for Schlagheck. Little miscommunication there. That one's going to slide into the corner, and Kohlhaus is going to be there to pick it up. Jacket's still trying to keep this one in on the blue line, but it's going to get through, and it's going to be Maxim and Schlagheck chasing back, but that's going to go for an icing call with 5:37 to play in the second period. Faceoff's going to be taken by Maxim between Sullivan and Kohlhaas. Puck goes down. Kohlhaas takes it. She's got Schlagheck. Schlagheck sends it back to Kohlhaas. But Sullivan's there to pick it up. Sullivan looking for a centering option. She's got 2 on her. That one goes back up the Schlagheck, and it's going to slide all the way down and go for an icing call on the Crush again. 5:22 left in the second period. Faceoff goes to Maxim. Maxim sends it back to Douse. Douse trying to send it back up to the middle. That one gets knocked away into the corner. Sullivan gives chase. That one goes up to Kohlhaas then. Kent trying to play that one out. Crept in well by Douse. Now Maxim trying to find a route through the middle here. She tries to leave it for Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas able to just horseshoe it around the back of the net now. Kent plays it back the opposite direction. Kohlhaas trying to get back over to those boards. That one comes all the way up, and Franklin is going to send it in south of the blue line, and we're going to have an offsides call. Face-off taken by LeMasters. That one's going to come in with Robison. Robison's looking for the center of the net, and it trickles off the end of her stick there and into the corner. She's looking for that puck to pop out. That does for LaRoche. LaRoche looking for an option. That comes back to the blue line. It's going to be Martin taking it in. She sends it back around the back of the net. LaRoche again trying to pick it up in that corner. LeMasters circling for that puck to come out. Crush send it back D to D behind the net, and they're going to be trying to break it out. But nice back check by LeMasters. She kept it in momentarily, but that's going to come back to our defense. Baczynski sends it over to LaRoche. LaRoche and LeMasters giving chase into the zone. LaRoche picks it up on the boards. She's got it tied up there. LeMasters now, that pops out. LeMasters is going to pick it up. She's looking for the center, and that gets picked up by Crush. Crush now going to try to work it out of the zone. Baczynski and Martin back on defense. Crush coming in hard. Baczynski makes contact there at the boards, and that puck's going to pop off the stick. Martin now on the opposite side trying to work that puck free, and it's going to be Baczynski now giving chase. Baczynski's trying to pop that one out, and that almost comes out of the zone, but it doesn't matter as LeMasters is there to pick it up, and she's going to chuck it in deep as she gets a line change. Few Jackets on the ice now as Kent picks it up, and they're going to be trying to work it out quick. Haybecker with all those wheels comes over to strip that puck off, and now it's going to be a hard cross-ice pass for Kent. Picked up here by Schlagheck behind the Jackets net. Schlagheck looking for a path out. Schlagheck in through neutral ice, and she's going to take it all the way into the zone. She tries for a shot, but that gets deflected, and now Haybecker's going to chase into the opposite corner. Schlagheck back on defense now, and Kent trying to work it out of the zone. Kent takes it up the boards, and they find a centering pass. Schlagheck trying to make contact there, and she goes down. Kent's going to try to work that one toward the net. I think it glanced off of Shorman, and it goes far to the other corner, and now Strang is going to try to pick that up. That centering pass is tied up by the defense in front of the net, but Kent's able to keep it in at the blue line and send it to the weak side. Schlagheck now plays it out of the zone, and that's going to go for an icing call on the Jackets and come back down for a defensive zone faceoff. 2:39 to play in the second period. Jackets are still leading 2-0. And 2 early goals, but scoring has slowed down here for the second period. Faceoff to be taken by Maxim. Puck goes down, tied up there in the circle. That one pops out, and it's going to be picked off by Sullivan. Sullivan's going to be off to the races here. Sullivan looking for an angle for herself. She goes into the boards, trying to get some space there. Kohlhaas in to help out. That puck's going to pop in behind the net. Kohlhaas sends it over weak side. Sullivan again giving chase. She's got Maxim right in the center of the ice, but picked up by the Crush, and Crush is now going to go on their own offensive chase across center ice. Picked up Maxim with a nice back check there to take that one off the stick, and it's going to be Douse now to pick it up behind the Jackets' net. Douse looking for a way out. She goes the opposite direction. She hits Kohlhaas up on the boards. Kohlhaas has Maxim in stride. Maxim now coming through the zone. She hits Sullivan. Sullivan sends a shot in, and that one is deflected just behind the back of the net. That one pops back out to the blue line. Franklin trying to find an option. She had a lot of traffic on her, and so she just tries to chuck that one in a little deeper. Crush now working their way through the neutral zone. 1:44 to play. Bazinski gets it, and she sends it up to Maxim. Maxim to LaRoche. LaRoche trying to make a play, but that one gets defended well and off the stick. Now that one's going to come back through. Crush decided to just chuck it in as they need some fresh legs. Minute 28 to play, and it's going to be Franklin trying to take this one out of the zone. That one gets a little pickpocketed for her, and Crush send it back the opposite way, and Dowse is going to be the one to pick it up. Dowse looking center net, and she gets pickpocketed again, but Franklin there to back her up. Franklin, that one comes off her stick, and now LaRoche is going to be there to pick it up. LaRoche trying to keep that one in the zone, but it's going to pop out. Dowse sends it back to Franklin. Franklin over to Robinson, but that one gets intercepted, and now it's going to be Crush coming in hard. Defended well by Franklin as they send it now around the back of the net, and it's going to be Maxim breaking out of the zone. Maxim has Robinson with her. She's looking for a little space. She sends it hard toward, or soft toward the net, and it's going to be covered by the Crush goalie with 49.2 seconds to play in this second period. Puck goes down for Fasoni. Tied up there right at the face-off circle. Crush is going to come away with it. They're trying to send it up the boards and out. Crush plays it past, and now they've got to run off to the races. Martin there trying to defend on that, and she's able to knock that off the stick. Martin still back behind the net. There, centering pass defended well by Bazinski as she sends it back into the corner. Crush looking for the net again defended well and doesn't make it to Shoreman. Now McInhill trying to play it out, 21 seconds to go in this period. Haybecker giving chase on that puck that was sent down, almost iced, but she was able to leg that one out, and Fasoni as well, keep her group effort there to keep that in the Jacket zone, and now we're going to have what appeared to be a bit of too many men on the ice, but no call, no foul, as they say, and we're going to go into the second period. Jackets leading, or into the third and final period with the Jackets leading 2-0. I just started this year, so. I know, right?
It's your new career.
Right? Apparently our audio doesn't go off when we submit it, though. Because my husband texted me that I called my daughter a fool. So. With hot mics. I know. It was off last time and he could hear. Oh, it's on here.
Oh, it's somewhere like the last touchdown.
One more period and you can rest.
I know. Get some lozenges.
I said to my wife, I couldn't pronounce half the kids' names on my team.
I wrote them all in phonetics with the beginning of the season. Okay, back for the third and final period. Puck goes down to Maxim. Maxim trying to send it back to Strang. Strang goes chasing down into the Jackets zone. She sends it behind the back of the net and up to Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas tries to play it past on the boards, but picked up and neutralized by the Crush. Crush now trying to work their way in. That's played deep into the zone again, and it's going to be picked up by Schlagheck. Schlagheck trying to send it up to Kohlhaas again, but that's stopped at the blue line. Shot broken up there by Maxim, but Crush is going to come away with it again. They try to send it over to the weak side, but it's going to be picked up now by Schlagheck. Schlagheck looking for Sullivan up here. Sullivan trying to find a centering option out of the zone, and it's going to be finally Maxim who's going to play it all the way the length of the ice, and that is going to be right on target, though, and not an icing call as Maxim back there to give chase. Crush now plays it up the boards. They get a centering pass to neutralize. Crush now working their way in. Schlagheck makes contact there on the boards, and she's going to be able to try to work that puck away as Jackets get a line change going. She's not getting much help there on those boards. It's finally going to pop out, and LeMasters is going to pick it up. LeMasters tries to play it up to LaRoche, but that gets caught at the blue line and goes sent in and off the leg pad of Shorman. Crushing out with it on the mid boards, trying for a centering pass, but that's picked off by LeMasters. LeMasters trying to send it around for Robinson, but that's going to be taken by Strang, and Strang's got speed coming through neutral ice, but that gets just taken right off the end of her stick. She goes back for it, and she decides to send it in to the far corners, and it's not going to be an icing call because of something. And now Douse is trying to keep that one in the zone. That one pops neutral ice again. Lots of sticks, not a lot of control here in neutral ice. Pinned on here with several players, and Crush is going to try to play it forward. Franklin there finally gets it, and she's going to try to send it up to Douse. Douse is going to try to play that one in, and it's going to be LaRoche giving chase, but now Crush is going to send it full length of the ice. Franklin's going to be the one back chasing. Franklin comes around the back of the net with speed. She's trying to look up, but that one she's got a hard defender in on her, and now we're going to get a call here for a tripping. Looks like on appears to be Franklin's going to get a tripping call after that blind side. So it's going to be the first PK here for the Jackets. Jackets are going to send out LeMasters, Bazinski, Robinson, and Schlagheck here to defend this shorthanded. That one pops back to the Crush blue line. They try to send it into center ice. Bazinski now giving chase in the corner. She tries to send that one all the way up. Caught there at the blue line, and contact between sticks of a Robinson and a Crush player, and send that one out of bounds and into the Jackets bench. So we're going to get another face-off here at the dot. 12:36 to play in this final period. That one goes down. LeMasters sends it up to Bazinski. Bazinski's trying to send that one full length of the ice, and that is going to go for an icing call, but 1:11 now remaining on this PK for the Jackets as we get our third defensive face-off of the penalty kill. Puck goes down for LeMasters. She's got it tied up. Crush come away with it. They send it up to the blue line. Crush sends in a shot off the blue line, but defended by Schlagheck, and that one goes wide. Crush pick it up again off the boards. That goes up to the blue liner. She tries to take a shot, but that one gets defended right at the right where it lay off of the shin pads of Robinson. Now tied up in the corner is Schlagheck, but that one comes away. They try to get a backhand shot off, and it goes off the post of the Jackets goal. Crush trying to send it around the back of the net now. Crush looking for a blue line option. They hit the blue line. She sends it back down to the wing. Then back to the center behind the net. That centering pass goes errant as Bazinski's there defending. Bazinski now giving chase into the opposite corner. Girl goes down, and now that shot goes into the glove of Shorman. 20 seconds remain on this shorthanded penalty kill. Jackets are going to send out their second unit. Looks like it's going to be Maxim, LaRoche, Strang, and Douse out there. That puck goes, Strang sends it over to Douse. Douse sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche working her way out. She is able to pump it past, and that's up to Maxim. Maxim trying to work her way toward the goal, and now Crush is going to send it the other way. Strang back to give chase. She's going to put the wheels on. She's looking for Maxim on those boards. She's able to play that one past, and then it's going to be Crush playing it in off sides, and we're going to get a whistle. But that penalty is now killed with 11:13 to play in this third period. Neutral zone face-off here going to be taken by Maxim. That puck goes down, goes hard back to the Crush defense. Crush now going to play it in. That comes back to the Jackets defense, and Jackets try to send a hard cross ice pass. It was deflected by Crush, but Crush is able to. Maxim was able to come in hard through the. Maxim was able to come in hard through the zone, and she sent in a shot, but it was right into the logo of the Crush goalie, and.
The door's open on the penalty box!
Going to have an offensive zone face-off here. It's going to go down from Maxim. That pops to the side. Kohlhaas there trying to pick it up. Maxim trying to just get a stick on it. She sends it back toward the middle. Sullivan in there as well trying to make something happen. That pops back up the boards. Maxim's there to pick it up. Crush sent it back D to D behind the back of the net. Crush now trying to work it up the opposite boards, and they get that one passed, but Maxim is back there on the back check. She sends it over to Bazinski. Bazinski sends it back up. That's picked up and neutralized. Bazinski now sends it all the way in from beyond the red line, and we're going to have that one down in the corner. Maxim now fighting for it along with Sullivan. Maxim's all pinned up there. That one pops out. Sullivan now trying to make it happen. Maxim's got a piece of it. She's trying to work in front of the goal, but that one gets gobbled up between the leg pads of the goalie, and we're going to get another offensive zone faceoff with 10:07 to play. Jackets are going to send out Fasoni with McInhill and Haybecker. That puck goes down, tied up in the center, poked out by Haybecker. McInhill trying to pick it up, but Crush is going to come away with it. Crush working through neutralize. Strang back on defense. Strang trying to poke that one away. She's able to get a piece of that. Now she's battling for it behind the net. She sends that one over. Fasoni now picks it up. She's trying to send it up to McInhill. McInhill able to clear that one beyond the blue line, and Crush is going to send that one in off sides. So we're going to get a neutralized face-off here. 9:46 to play. That one goes down for Fasoni. That gets popped all the way back to the Jackets defense. Strang picks it up. She tries to play it up the boards. Caught in the skate of a Kent player. Strang with it again. Trace trying to send that one up to McInhill. That pops to ice, and Kent's going to pick it up there at the blue line. They're trying to work it toward the front of the net. Schlakek with defense behind the net there, and that one's going to be picked up on that centering pass by McInhill. She taps it up past the defender, and she's going to be giving chase now into the offensive zone. McInhill trying to pin him behind the net as the Jackets get a line change going. That centering pass picked off there by Robinson, and Fasoni now working it toward the net. Fasoni gets it in, and she takes a nice shot right over the glove side of the goalie there on a great defensive back check by Robinson to keep that one in the zone. Fasoni picks it up, and it's going to be 3-0 now for the Jackets with 9:06 to play. Puck goes down. It's going to be picked up by Douse. Douse trying to work it through the neutral zone. She sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche sends a shot in, but that is going to be gloved by the Crush goalie, and we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff. That puck's dropped, goes over to the boards. LaRoche giving chase. That one pops up, trying to be almost gloved by Douse, but Crush is now going to be coming in. They've got a two-man rush, but that cross-ice pass is deflected by Franklin. Franklin now giving chase behind the net. She's able to pin that puck in, and now LeMasters is going to come away with it. LeMasters sends it up to LaRoche, and now Robinson has it. Robinson gets just past the red line, and she chucks it in. LeMasters and LaRoche back there to give chase. LeMasters trying to get control behind the net. Crush able to try to send that one up the boards, but Maxim's going to come away with it. LeMasters going to come away with it. LeMasters sends a shot in. That deflects. She picks it up again. Trying to look for another centering option here. Sullivan in there to help. That one pops free, but Crush is going to be there to pick it up. Martin, she takes a step forward and is able to get a stick on that and keep that one farther in. Now Kohlhaas and Sullivan have it deep in the zone. They're looking for an option. That one pops center of the ice and almost picked up there by Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas sends it into the goalie pads, and a hard shot there from Bazinski hits squarely on one of the Crush players. That looked like it hurt, and now that one's going to go into the weak side corner. Picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan sends it up to Martin. Martin's going to send it in toward the net. Picked up by Maxim. Maxim takes a turn on it. She tries to take a shot, and that one still loose. Puck kept in again by the Jackets. That one dropped. Now it looks like Kent is going to work it out through the neutral ice. They get through past the red line and decide to chuck it in as they get their lines changed. Bazinski now to pick it up. She sends it up to Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas chips it up the boards, and now Crush is going to be the one who's back on chase, and Maxim and Sullivan are going to try to pin him in. That puck pops out neutral ice. Haybecker grabs it. She sends it back to the defense. Now Jackets still trying to work that in. Back in neutral ice is Kent. Kent trying to work their way through. Haybecker makes contact, trying to get that one off the stick. It's picked up by Strang now. Strang tries to play it up the boards to McInhill. Picked off, and Kent's going to have a move toward the net, but defended well, and it's going to be Fasoni who picks it up on the opposite side to try to play that through. Fasoni and Haybecker both out there giving chase. Kent was able to pick that one up and send it out of the zone. Schlachek trying to hold it up for the offsides, but that is going to just sneak past, and we're going to get a neutral zone face-off here for the Jackets with 6:34 to play. Face-off taken by Fasoni. That one goes over to the McInhill side, and then it's going to be Schlachek who sends it in from just past the red line. Haybecker down to give chase, but Crush sends that one up the boards. That one comes back to the blue line. Strang with the shot, and then Fasoni picks it up. She tries to make a move and get some open ice, and can't quite find it. Puck's still loose now behind the net, and it's going to be picked up by Crush. Crush looking for an option to get out, and that one's going to slip past the D, and it's going to be Strang on the foot race. Strang picks it up. She's looking for an option. She's got a big trail on her, and it's going to be caught at the blue line there by Kent. Strang picks it up again. She tries to play it around the back of the net for LaRoche. LaRoche makes contact there on those boards, but it's going to be Kent who comes away with it. Schlachek again has her tied up. Schlachek trying to muscle that one through. That centering pass defended by Strang, and now Strang's going to get a piece on it. She sends it up to Robison. Robison looking for a way past her on the boards, and Strang's able to get that one out into neutral ice, and it's going to be LeMasters then playing it forward into the zone. LaRoche giving chase behind the Kent net, and now LeMasters making contact on the boards. Robison and LeMasters both trying to work that one out. It comes back to Strang. Strang takes a shot on it. Goes a little wonky, and then she makes a play on the puck in center ice, comes back through Dowse. Dowse is able to send that one deep into the zone. LeMasters now giving chase. LeMasters looking for the center of the ice. She hits LaRoche. LaRoche takes it back into the corner. LaRoche looking now for the center. Lots of sticks in the way. Still under the skates, but that one's going to pop into neutral ice for Franklin. Franklin tries to send it up, and it's going to hit the stick of a Kent player. Kent tries for the drop pass, but she picks it back up herself, and now Dowse is down in the corner trying to get this one out of the Jacket zone. Maxim comes in and hot, takes it into the opposite corner. She's got the girl pinned, and now Franklin's there to pick it up. Franklin looking for a way out. She gets a bit tied up. Colehouse as well tied up. Lots of shoving in front of the bench, and now Kent's going to come away with that centering pass. Just trickles off the end of the skate. Kent tries to send it again from the opposite boards, and it's going to be Sullivan there trying to work it out. Kent is able to poke it in deeper in the zone, and Dowse is going to be forced to take it down behind the Jackets net. She sends it up for Colehouse. Colehouse trying to get a chase on it, but that crept in at the blue line. That shot hits Dowse in the leg, and Dowse tried to work it out, but Kent's going to get another shot, and they're going to bury it there, chopped shelf over glove side with 3:50 to play in this third period. Jackets couldn't quite get that puck cleared for quite a bit, and it's going to make that a 3-1 game here for the Jackets. Puck's going to drop here for Fasoni. That's tied up there right under the skates, and Kent's going to try to come away with it. Haybecker sneaking in there and is able to grab that puck and get a quick shot in, but glove saved by the goalie, and we're going to get an offensive zone face-off now. Fasoni's got it all tied up. Haybecker tries to come in and steal it. Lots of bodies there in front of the net. That one goes trickling toward the goalie, and again with a glove save. With 3:37 now to play in this final period. Jackets are going to change out their forwards line real quick, and it's going to be LeMasters, LaRoche, and Robison in. Puck goes down for LeMasters. That one gets sent hard over to the boards. Robison there trying to keep it in. That's going to pop out. Martin there in the neutral ice to try to pick it up. That's going to sneak all the way past Robison and Baczynski now back trying to pick that up. Basinski deep in the jacket zone. She tries to send that one out. Kent picks it up again, defended by Masters to send it back into the corner. Basinski now with it behind the net. Basinski trying to play that one out of the zone. Basinski's just going to put the wheels on and take this one herself. Basinski now across the blue line. She's looking. She's going down almost into the corner. She drops that puck, and it's going to be sent hard up to the blue line. It's going to be Masters with a shot from the blue line as that one goes deep into the corner. Jackets trying to get some fresh legs on here as Strang is back defending. Puck gets sent back into the Kent zone, and they send that one forward, but onto the stick of Strang. Strang trying to make something happen. She hits Maxim in center ice, and it's going to be, I believe one of the Jackets jumped a little early, and it's going to be an offsides call here on the Jackets with 2:41 to play in this final period. Jackets leading 3-1 still. Face-off taken by Maxim. That puck goes down. Kent trying to pick it up. That puck bounces back into neutral ice. Maxim sends it back to Strang. Strang sends it up over to Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas trying to handle that, and that one's going to pop back to the defense of Kent. Kent trying to play that one out. Kohlhaas back to defend. Kohlhaas and Sullivan both trying to keep that puck deep in the zone. It's going to be, but that one's going to pop all the way now past everyone and go for an icing call here and come right back into the offensive zone here for the Jackets with 2:13 now to play. Puck goes down. Maxim tries to send it back for Franklin, but that one sneaks past, and it's going to be a foot race. Franklin is able to come away with it. She sends it hard around the net. Kent trying to capitalize. They send it back toward the net, but defended well again. Franklin again has it over there on those boards. She's trying to work that one free. She's got that pinned. That pops center ice, and it's going to be Sullivan who picks it up. Sullivan trying to get out of the zone. She sends that up to the neutral zone, and Kent's going to come back in. Defense almost caught on the line change there. Defended by Doust. They're looking for the centering pass again. That goes off the leg pad of the goalie. Maxim now there behind the net. Lots of Jackets in there. Centering pass broken up again. Maxim tries to send that one up to Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas is looking for an exit. She just decides to chuck that one to the length of the ice. It's going to die before it ices, though. There's no goalie in here for Kent, and with Jackets now have it in this offensive zone, trying to bury it. But Kent's going to try to play this one out again. Kent now coming down the ice. They've got 6-on-5 with no goalie, defended by Basinski. Basinski trying to make a move on it. Basinski's able to tie her up, and Haybecker plays it out to neutral's ice. They get a D-to-D pass going and send it deep into the zone. Martin's going to give chase. Martin back behind the net. Martin, that one then gets sent back up. It's going to be McInhill who takes that one out. McInhill tries to send one toward the net, and she scores! McInhill, first tournament off of IR after 6 weeks with the broken wrist, and McInhill's going to bear an empty netter for the icing on the cake here for the Jackets with 48.3 seconds to go, making that one a 4-1 game. Welcome back, KD. Sony's going to take this face-off now between Haybecker and McInhill. Puck goes down. Crush try to play it forward. Caught on the stick of Strang. Strang plays it over to Schlagheck. Schlagheck back up to McInhill. Goalie back in for Crush. McInhill trying to make contact on those boards. Crush sends it out of the zone. Strang now trying to corral it and neutralize. She's just going to take some skating time around. She sends it up to McInhill. McInhill playing it into the zone. Crush trying to make something happen. Crush now playing it through neutral ice. Schlagheck giving chase. She's got a nice back check on that one and is able to take that off the stick. Robinson making contact now. Strang sends hard cross ice pass to Schlagheck. Schlagheck tries to send that one up. It's going to be corralled by Crush now, but there's only 6 seconds to go at this point, and it's going to be no icing call. Strang picks that up, and that is going to be game. So after a disappointing loss this morning, Jackets come back and win this one 4-1. With an empty netter there at the end. So join us again tomorrow at Join us tomorrow at 9:30 as we take on Assabet Valley. And then stay tuned as we find out where we land when we go into bracket play here in Rochester.
Oh my gosh, I have to go back.